Second Judicial Circuit Education Division is now in session. The Honourable Judge Tom proceeding.
Everyone but the jury may be seated. Members of the jury, your duty today will be to determine whether the defendant is guilty or not guilty based on the facts and evidence provided in this case. Danielle, what is today's case?
Media has been deceitfully representing teachers in film, literature and social media platforms for decades. Teachers are portrayed as untouchable, heartless authority figures, as sleazy, malicious and manipulative, as unfriendly, ugly and have an eye in the back of their head. Apparently us teachers are the bad guys. My attorney and I have gathered evidence of this in the video footage which I earlier presented to you. Please play it.
Anyway, I just decided to give up on myself and become a teacher because those that can't do, teach. And those that can't teach gym. Am I right?
Literature also plainly states that the teaching profession is, quote, the easiest job in the world, and that any plain hillbilly could do the same job which I've worked so hard for. While you're over there portraying all of this, I'm over here working my bum off trying to teach a class of students and care for each of their needs while trying to resolve the issue of little Johnny over in the corner picking his nose and rubbing it on some girl he doesn't like. And you're telling me that this is the easiest job in the world? Your Honour, please, take him away.
Matthew, please present your argument at the table.
The classroom has become a place of rapid technological advancement, from blackboard to smartboard, cool maths to mathletics. These changes have allowed students and teachers alike to expand their learning skills and develop more through understandings of life. The media has always...
Your Honour, I object!
Overruled.
The media has always taken a fascination in teaching and how effective it appears to be. The West Australian Media Agency have described teachers as very practical people trained to identify what strategies best suited each child individually. The positive aspects of teaching are there, but as Catherine Shine states, praise for teachers is very rare. The media has even supported the argument that it isn't the teachers which impact the results of students, but the pressures teachers face to ensure their students performed well. John Hattie reported on how influential teachers are on students through a graph. He displayed the core aspects of schooling and concluded that without teachers, there is no learning and development. He also discussed the hierarchical linear modelling used for statistics and predictions, and deemed that the major influences in students' learning is most importantly the teacher. He states that it's what the teachers know, do and care about which is very powerful in this learning equation. Social media and movies can also shape perspectives of teachers. As you mentioned, Danielle, many films portray teachers as reckless and sometimes unethical, but if you look around, the teacher role is often key to the resolution. Miss Honey in Matilda, for example, shows affection and resilience. Carrie in the recent film Night School sees a student in need and does not stop helping him until he succeeds. The value of teaching is in the media. You just have to look beyond the first image to flash across your screen.
I hereby find the media guilty of an unfair representation of teachers in the education system. Mancy will present some possible solutions for the media to go forward and undertake.
As heard by both parties, of course there's a greater negative portrayal of teachers within the media, but where does it come from? The general public, obviously. The community views teachers as working for short hours and having long holidays. This stereotypical view is fixed within parents too, as they, like most of us, believe whatever media shows them. But is this right? One key solution to this problem, in order to promote a fair image of the determined and hard-working nature of teachers, is for the parents to first understand what actually happens in schools. Teachers don't just focus on one academic area. They're exposed to several roles within their profession. Thus, in order for the media to show the reality, we need to show parents the reality. They're the first agents of contact for their child's learning. So if they have a positive outlook towards teachers, then they will further promote this within the wider community and the children. In addition, the media's most used tagline to downgrade teachers is how they don't follow their rules and behave as per their will. All teachers, in fact, are subject to a code of conduct which they must abide by, and they largely do. Thus, this argument is invalid. Overall, if we want to have a change within the community, we need to bring a change within us. Therefore, if you want the media to promote a fair and realistic image of today's teachers, then we need to delve deeper within ourselves and eradicate our misconceptions.